Hello everyone, welcome back to Fableheim and Baldur's Gate 3. In the dark pursuit of knowledge, Fabe is going to put on his investigating cap to attempt to resolve some murders and missing people and all that. But first, we are here because I am curious. You know what they say? Curiosity killed the Astarion. Or something like that. Last time, Astarion was castigated by divinity for stealing from the divine chest thing. So whenever Astarion falls unconscious, he will immediately die. Moreover, when he dies, a terrible envoy of the offended deity is conjured from the entity's corpse. And I want to see what this is. Now, my initial plan was for Astarion to just jump off here and perish. But it turns out the game won't let you do that. So, you know, I have prepared the ladies down there, and I was gonna shank him. Because for full transparency, I've already recorded this episode.
What to do?
But, you know, through no fault of my own, there was a problem with the recording. I mean, who could have seen that the microphone would be muted the entire time? This is totally why you don't record when you're tired. But anyway, during my first attempt at this, I discovered that you don't have to die. You can just do this. Why does a short rest trigger an on-death effect? I have no idea. But hey, these are what spawned to avenge the gods. The Deva. A level 10 Celestial, and my, aren't they disappointing. They do look quite nice, I will admit, but this smirk makes me want to beat the shit out of them. And so I shall. Now, of course, Fabe stayed out of this encounter.
Not as bad as it could have.
And, actually, I have no idea what he's going to do here. I don't want to use anything too crazy. But, you guys want a poison spray? Sure.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
They shouldn't have. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Alright, it's Astarion's turn. We can just, take a little jump over here. Or not. You are hyper-aware. Well, anyway. A little jumperoo, and then a cunning action, and a big shank. How dare you castigate Astarion? There you go. Wasn't worth it. There you go. Hey, I can smite too.
I'm ready.
But more important than that, I am necrotic. Let's be necrotic. Be necrotic. That's what we'll do. As for the rest of this crap, do we need to summon a... I don't really need to summon a pet. Fine. Let's get a spear. Spears are always great. It's always nice to have an extra
stand in my way.
I could use some powers, but I don't think I really want to. I'll stage fright. Well, this is an AoE. Okay. Sure.
On your command.
Alright. Minthara. Let's smite him real good. Now, unfortunately, I do have things to do. So I'd rather not use all of my resources. That's fine. A good crit from the spear. We're gonna disengage. Disengage into what? Don't know. Shank. Now that was worth War God's Blessing. Oh, right. I also have to give... You know what? Let's bite. Shadowheart, the trinket I stole. I don't know why this is acting like I have an AoE. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. 50%. These things have high defense. These are not worth fighting. It's just not worth it.
Let's end this.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm also not going to get anything out of this. I mean, I could use some of my tricks and some of my traps and some of my schemes. I really don't feel like doing this. Alright, let's keep bidding. There you go, look at that.
Got to move.
No, you don't gotta move. Oh, since I've done it already. Shield blow. Oh, you saved. I misclicked. We're off to a great start. By the way, when I killed Astarion, only one of these guys spawned. But whenever I short rest, 2 of them spawn. I don't quite understand why that is that way. Let's give him a few bolts, shall we? There we go.
I thirst for combat.
You
no
do, huh?
mercy.
Oh, here you go. Here's some combat. Wish I had a better weapon for her, but... You'd think a legendary weapon would be good. It's not that it's not good.
Act fast. On my
It's
way.
just that it doesn't roll very well. You saved? Boom. Alright. Well, that, what was that? That was the Deva. And it's not worth fighting them because they drop nothing. That's the true punishment. The real punishment is the nothing they drop.
I bite.
But I do have, where is it? Yes, the Emblem of the Devout, gaining a +2 bonus to spell save DC, and you get an additional use of Channel Divinity. Once used, it is restored upon taking a long rest.
Let's get on with it.
So cool. Now, Channel Divinity, I believe, is this. And I don't actually know what I do with it. Is that the... Is that the help attack button? That could be. I don't know, my shadow heart got so hurt here. Oh, right, because I walked. How dare I do that? Alright. Let us return to our investigation of the murders going on throughout the city. Also, thank you for the comments telling me how to do this goddess thing. Apparently, if you give them 4,000 gold, any of the gods will bless you. And then, of course, you can go steal it in the basement. But, fun fact, Fabe has never really liked the gods, so he wouldn't do this. Also, Minthara doesn't like it. More importantly, Minthara disapproves. So, you know. Just, pretend we did it. Were you screaming?
Seems
Who are
like
you?
a good moment to
Augur.
talk.
Harkskeller.
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
Alrighty then. I mean, I'd consider we have more of a partnership.
Elfsong Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
They could be, huh? I wonder. What's going on here?
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along?
Alright. Suits me. I'm pretty good at riots.
Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zone. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elfsong patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead. But not literally. Got me?
Alrighty. Now, righty-dighty. So, when I did this previously, I went with number 3. And it wasn't the answer. So I'm going to make fun of Willoughby, because he deserves it, honestly. Willoughby the comedian, folks. Were his jokes good, or did he just smell funny?
Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am.
Indeed. So... and then I went to the Intimidate. This Intimidation is actually a 20 DC, and then the next one is a 25 DC. And because they're so high, I thought something cool was going to happen, but nothing happened. They just told me to get out. Very disappointing. So let's try and be funny instead. Let's make a necromancer joke. I asked a zombie reanimator out on a date, but she said she wasn't interested in necromance.
Didn't I tell this joke already?
No. Clapper, I'll rip out your spine. The 3 dead. Am I right? What losers. You know why Bane worshippers will never conquer the world? They don't have the balls.
Don't joke about religion, smart stuff.
Really?
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me.
I don't know. I thought that last one was pretty funny.
You know why they're called another triumph.
Okay. All right.
Your Excellence, Your Eminence.
I guess you just have to do the correct options and then something will happen, but hey, I don't know what they are. What's important is this guy.
Damn rat. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there.
The rats are unimportant. Your name is on a list of murder targets.
No. I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
All right. Sure. He's on the ball murder list, although I haven't the faintest idea why.
Just down the stairs. There you will find my old lodgings.
And for whatever reason, the cellar door, you click on the stairs to go down. But here are all the rats he asked me to exterminate. And I had a brilliant idea on how to exterminate these guys. With the power of the illithid tadpole. Can I get them all? I think that's as good as it's gonna get. With the illithid tadpole, I create a black hole, slowing them all. And then, my friends, the greatest fireball the world has ever seen. Very good. Very good. Love Fireball. Fireball's great. We'll have Minthara go. Because she, of course, has Eldritch Bhaalist. 1, 2, 3. Triple kill. And then there were 4.
Missed this. Outmaneuver them.
Starion doesn't have any AoE, but he does have a few bombs. Nope, that's not button. Throw. There we go. I hope that'll do enough. There we go.
You're getting close. The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in.
Thank you, Emperor.
The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
I completely forgot that the Emperor told us to go here. Did he even tell us to go here? Well, it's convenient he started talking when I walked towards the Elfsong Tavern.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
To do business. Yes.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
You don't need to rest. Everything's
The
fine.
psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
You hear that, everyone? Gith hostiles.
Get Yankee. Blackhead has found us. Get rid of them, quickly.
I have a glorious way to get rid of them.
In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't... What a pleasant surprise. Here you are, as brazen as described. The traitor who would steal from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude?
How did you know about that?
Mind flayers are our quarry. We have filled libraries with our knowledge of how to hunt them down. We tracked it from the moment the astral prism fell into its claws. And now that we have found it, we will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to its rightful owner.
Okay. You can certainly die trying.
Death will be yours and yours alone, Gake slave. Hataka!
Alright. That's fine. You know why it's fine?
I am the shadows.
By being in stealth,
The mission has to come first. Need to tread softly.
these guys weren't pulled in. Meaning... And for some reason I can fly while being crouched. Sometimes. I guess Shadowheart's gonna have to wait. That's fine.
Hush.
Minthara. I need you, my dear, to go here. Oh. This guy doesn't know.
The rich get richer.
Ooh, I had Executioner. I should have saved that for this. Well, anyway, those guys hold the portals open, so... Now you know. Lol. No, I can just walk over here. This guy actually does a lot of damage, so let's see if we can get a compelled duel going.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
The cost? Of course it is.
Seem a little chicanery.
As for Astarion... Maybe you should help over here?
No choice but to
I actually
keep
don't know
going.
what Fabe should do here. Oh, right, I remember what I did. I used telekinesis on this person and tried to throw them over here.
You get started.
And it worked again. Great ideas never fail, huh? And go ahead and stage fright everything here. I think they all saved. One didn't. The Githyanki tend to have really good resistances, so... It's like their thing. They're supposed to be against magic and blah 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 blah. Then we'll just go shank this lady while she's down. You know what they say, there's nothing quite as roguelike as kicking someone when they're down. Something like that.
Where do I go from here?
Compelled duel. Good shank. This guy has like a bouncing arrow and, you know. Oh. Good teleport. Good hits. Oh, really? Cannot move. That's fine, I don't need to move. Because I am a Radiance. Let's bring out a level 4 spear, because why not? Psionic Dominance. That is lower than or equal to your proficiency. You can use your reaction to nullify the spell. No. That's like a super counter spell. Respect. How about no? Just no. Ooh, hold person. Hold person makes it so all the attacks are guaranteed crits. I should probably do something about that. Yep, I should do something about that. Can I Mind Blast from down here?
On my way.
No, I cannot. Eh, worth a shot. I could try a Hypno Beam. I don't know if that would actually help or actually make things worse. Could do both. Oh, I've moved too far. Yep, great. There we go. Alright. Let's fly. Let's do this instead. Change my mind. Oh, Zephyr Flash is pretty good. Turns out. Alright. Do you want to fight me now? No.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Didn't I do my action? I did. Almost enough to kill him. There we go. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. I'm trying to break this. Hit me. Oh. Tried walking out and walking in for Spirit Guardians, but I guess it doesn't work that way. Why was Shadowheart in range and I wasn't? Good hits from the spear, though. Astarion might fall over.
Heal me, damn you!
No. No, I don't think I will.
My faith will protect me.
Fine. Only because you asked. There you go. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Well,
Another fight.
we're working on it.
Let's go. Breathe deep and move.
You know what the beautiful thing about magic missiles is? They can't miss. Even when I'm blinded. The problem, too far. See if we can get a Astarion nearby.
The subtle approach.
Maybe? Beautiful.
Blackhead is relentless. You handled it well. Let us hope she exhausts her forces soon.
Let us hope indeed.
Now search the room. There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
You will, huh?
Rest for the wicked.
9 Fingers. Here follows a report on the inroads upstart smuggler Enver Gortash has been making on the illicit arms trade in the Chionthar Valley. Although inroads badly understates the case. Annexation would be more apt. The former black market leaders, the Knights of the Shield, and outside the city the Zentarum, have largely been supplanted by Gortash's operations. Illegal arms have never been a major component of the guild's business, but given his apparent ambitions, it would be unwise to assume that Gortash will stop there. It bears watching closely. So Gortash started as an arms smuggler. The location of reserve supplies. For knight's use only, do not distribute. Buried behind the counting house, path to Baldur's Gate near the upper city. I'll take that.
Let's have a look.
Order 251. Basic scroll. Let's loot our corpses. Or the corpses that we have created. See if they had anything useful on them. The Boots of Psionic Movement. When they get Yankee cast Fly, their next melee weapon attack deals an additional 1 to 4 psychic damage. Githborn Flying Boots. Do you think this would count the Illithid Flight spell? Or nah? Because if so, it could be okay. If we ever bring back Lae'zel. I'm not quite sure what to do with Lae'zel's quests, to be honest. I do think it would be fun to see if I could gaslight her into not, you know, just not. But I'm not sure. Oh, they're in Neverwinter. I love Neverwinter Nights too. I played the shit out of it. I was terrible at it, but I played it a lot. Here's the statue.
What's that?
What is that? It's a button.
What's that?
I don't know why it didn't show up the first time, but...
Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you.
Perhaps. The Sword of the Emperor.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
I expected this to be better, to be honest. But it's a Shapeshifter Slayer. This weapon deals an additional 1d4 damage against shapeshifters or polymorphed creatures. The wielder has a +2 bonus to saving throws against spells, and it is a +2 weapon in chance. I don't think this would be good even for you. Yeah. It would be good against, you're getting heavy.
Looking ahead.
Against Orin.
That might be...
The shell. A keepsake from my final voyage. Pinched in a moment of sentimentality. My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be. And so appearances matter.
I am
They do.
listening.
I'm sorry that you're encumbered. Is this clown torso weighing me down? This weapon is actually probably really good. I equip this for a little bit. I feel like this would be better. Well, just additional. Nah, okay, we'll keep the legendary spear. Anyway, this is the armor of the Emperor. Frightened immunity cannot be frightened. If the wearer is infested by a Mind Flayer Tadpole, they gain +1 to Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma saving throws. 18 AC, so it's 1 less AC than this, and it's probably not better. But doesn't it look fantastic? It looks so good. She's got a little bit too much junk in her trunk, and it breaks that part, but it looks good. And I want to use some dye. I'll send this to camp. This really heavy armor.
No
I feel
time
like
to
Fashion
rest.
Souls is more important, you know?
One day I'll catch a break. That might be worth a look.
My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still.
Yes, your memory. Insights gleaned from research. Mind flayers must consume the brains of humanoids in order to stay alive. It is said that the act of devouring a humanoid brain results in a state of euphoria and contributes to the thin glaze of mucus that coats a mind flayer's skin. Some researchers go so far as to claim that it is possible to deduce how recently another mind flayer fed, and indeed the health of its victim from the viscosity of that mucus. Little is known about what a mind flayer's brain contains. Some have argued that their skulls are filled with eggs that will later become the tadpoles with which they enthrall their victims. Others propose that the brain is in fact a cluster of pure cerebral nerves. Since mind flayers procreate by tadpoling humanoids, they technically have no need of genitals, but I have been unable to verify this in the absence of any written record.
There she is, in all her glory. Jubelin Stelmane. My old partner.
Yep. They were partners in crime until she got killed.
What's that?
Chains.
The chains I used to bind my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could.
Did you?
An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now.
How are you being sustained in the astral prism? Did he explain that?
What's that?
Recipe for fiddlehead soup.
A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that.
This actually didn't read for me the first time I came through here.
Rascal's collar. My poor four-legged friend. Their lives are so brief, so simple, and yet full.
Aw, you had a puppy. I know Cone of Cold that it's not on my... Wait, what took this place? Oh, I equipped the dog collar. No. Alright. That was everything here, I believe. There's a little hatch down here. Invasion plans, traveler chest, a music box. I don't believe... Yeah, I couldn't reach this. Why can't I move this? What? I want the music box. Okay, everyone out of the way. What? Okay, there has to be a way I can get this stupid music box. Come on. I mean, I still can't reach this? Come on. I don't know what this music box is, but the fact that I can interact with it makes me want it. What do you mean I can't pick it up? Wait. Shadowheart. Pick it up. Oh, you still can't reach it. Can't even move this. Alright, I give up. I'm done.
Is that blood? No.
Until someone tells me that music box is important.
Swift as my
give
feet
up.
can carry me.
Squall! It's not safe here.
Well, hi,
It's too
Lae'zel.
late for me, but not for you. Run as fast as your legs can carry you.
What? You're hurt. What happened?
Orin happened. She seized me from our camp, bore me here to Baal's enclave. She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me. I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can. Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful.
I won't run. I don't fear Orin.
You'd underestimate Orin the Red. The last mistake you'll ever make.
Why would I fear you? I knew as well the first time that I saw this that was fake.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy?
Oh, how'd you know?
Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet.
Well, I'll prepare to attack.
So eager to feel me drain its life away. Dull wits, dull blade. You are not yet ready.
What?
I could peel a fine pelt from the mutt I caught sniffing at your heels. Drag skin from flesh, from bone. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily.
I did kill quite a few of them.
The murder lord demands a better offering. Something new. Sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you.
Nah, I'm good. Shall I ask? You know what? The murder lord wants me. Why?
Kethric's killer turned the corpse lover to carrion when you took his stone. Oh, but he was a dull kill. No blood to spill, no guts to rip. A desiccated husk, all dust and hollow. You must be sharpened before you set your edge against my skin.
I mean, I have fireballs. I feel like that's sufficient. I'm sharp enough already. I'll show you right now.
No, no, not here, not now. The tyrant must fall first.
You've heard Gortash's whispers. I see how your skull swarms with his promises. He whinges and wails over the crown of Karsus, wanting to command it without me. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me.
I wonder why.
Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath, never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is Bhaal's. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Bhaal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
Alrighty, so I don't particularly want to make a deal with her. I feel like Lae'zel, of all the companions that she stole the one who I feel like could handle herself. So I'm inclined to say no. Because there's... Okay, I'll show you in a second. I'm going to say no. Gortash can wait. I'm coming for you first, monster.
Oh, silly, silly little slaughterhound. My assassins will not let you. If you hunt me, then they hunt you. The murder lord will not be denied. Neither will I.
Always trust a dishonest person. Okay, so... Item received. Oh, this is Lae'zel's stuff. Oh, shit. Is she actually in trouble? Didn't notice that last time. So that's what I said last time, and the reason was because... Well, first of all, I thought Minthara would approve. She did not, as you can see. But secondly, there is an objective in my journal to figure out how to disable the Steel Watch. And I think, I don't know, of course, but I think I can investigate, disable the Steel Watch, and turn on Gortash. Or turn them against Gortash or something. And I think that'd be fun. Patient log, Duke Belin Stelmane. A journal stamped with the official seal of Duke Belin Stelmane. It appears to be an attendance log of the care given during the Duke's ongoing illness. The most recent entries detail a deterioration in the Duke's condition. Cannot explain the relapse. Duke lacks appetite, awareness, or interest in anything. Occasionally asks after visitor, which I suspect might be cause of current condition. Duke used to receive visitor in private every 10 day, always hooded and cloaked, always shown in, and left to attend Duke privately. No luck in finding. Oddly enough, can't recall visitor's gender or even stature. Could be half orc or half ling for all I know. Hoping for their return. Visits appeared to ease the Duke's mind and body greatly. Of course, we know that visitor is the Emperor. Alrighty. So... Refuse Orange deal to kill Gortash, there must be another way to save her victim, assuming they're still alive. I don't know if I'm timed on this or anything, but I don't really want to go around the sewers for now. Here are all of our dead rats. And like I said, of all the people that she could have kidnapped, I feel like Lae'zel was the best case option for me.
I don't like giving you what other people think. I should speak up.
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this. And do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept most peeled for murderous knaves.
Knaves. Okay. Now, there was one more thing we needed to do here.
Halt, Civvy.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
Investigator Valeria told me to speak with Constable Devella.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her.
Really?
As you were, Civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
I mean, I would be too if a flying, drunk baby elephant outranked me.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Sees, right? Hello. You a halfling?
Oh, bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Are you Devella? Valeria sent me.
To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
I know. Yeah, the murder target list.
Good. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know.
Great.
A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthar. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
I wonder who? Well, I did find some Bhaalist in the sewers.
No doubt you found a trail of bodies in their wake?
Yep.
The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
'Tis the plan. What about the other victims on this list? The ones who are still alive?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oath-bound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them?
I see how it is. The patriarchs are worthy of your protection. That's your job, not my problem if you only want to help the rich.
You don't seem to understand. My job is to help the rich first. But fine, if you're not interested in helping. I guess I'll just have to try and convince my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Once I've secured the patriarchs, I'll head to Bhaalist Gate. Meet me there if you have a change of heart.
I don't have a change of heart. I mean, I'm gonna investigate anyway. The bloody signet ring.
Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
You gain advantage on insight checks. Ooh. Oh, wait, no. The garnet embedded in this tarnished ring has been lovingly polished. That was what I had on. I thought that was like... Didn't I have this? What am I going to do with this bag? You go to Astarion. You go to Astarion. And the bag goes to camp. Okay. There we go. Is there anything else in here?
That might be worth a look.
Discarded wine bottle.
Strange bottle. Even stranger smell.
Oh. A strong paralytic poison. Do you roll perception on it? No. So that is Master Meddles' thing. I rolled successfully. When I did this the first time. Hello! Anyone up here? No? I can walk over here.
What's that?
What is that? It's a tile.
Traps, please.
A cracked tile. Potion of speed. Ooh, some potions. Go to Astarion. Kill. Anything over here? Any particular reason I can now walk out here? I don't think so. Okay. The Absolute's mark. Alright, ladies. And Astarion.
Afternoon.
Hiya. Just casually flying down. Hello. Do you think it's suspicious that this guy's level 11? I think it's suspicious that he's level 11.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzli's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzli. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
Oh, I failed again. So, anyone remember a red dwarf, a scarred red dwarf? I recall. Hey, Cora, your life's in danger. Serial killer's after you.
No. I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzli, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face. And I will peel it from your skull, should you interfere again.
Surprise! So, fun fact. That's not what I did the first time.
Victims await.
The first time, I said I would love a drink, thinking that I could, like, you know, stealth it out or whatever. But, that did not. What? This is an action? Why is this an action for you, Minthara? Oh, whatever.
I'm ready.
How about you? Was Mind Blast? Oh, what? I could have sworn this was not an action. Ah, fuck.
A better position.
I don't want to hit the innocent NPCs. There we go. Stun 3 of them. Wow. Good job. As you might... Wow. Okay, good damage. As you might imagine, these are all... filthy. These things. Shapeshifters. Oh, great. Not drunk enough to listen to your prowl. Fortunately, positioning here is not great. That's okay. It is what it is. Can I throw a fireball? Of course I can. Oh, I'm gonna get... Innocent person. Are those wines gonna explode? I think they are. Well... Oh, Fabe's inside of this. What if I go this way? Oh. I have ruined it further. Well. I'm overcomplicating this. Darn. I was really hoping this guy would explode too. It might just be a once per combat thing though. So maybe I was getting a little bit ahead of myself. Hello. What? My game just lagged. I have never seen that before. Alright, goodbye.
Damn, he's gotten away.
Yes.
And, well, in it.
Carabassen's gift. Huh.
Don't waste a step.
The Tombstone Shop Key. Interim report. The Scarred Dwarf is a promising candidate for Unholy Assassin, though he is personally crude, his methods of homicide are artistic and even innovative. I've heard this pronounced another way. Innovative. Whatever, innovative. He has set up a deadly wine festival to eliminate his next target, and I, for one, shall be observing closely.
Something good here.
Ooh. Closely, you say?
Thank you for saving Cora. Thank you. Thank you.
Timmy the orphan.
I still can't believe... Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
You are welcome.
We should look into some protection. But my
This isn't stealing, by the way. I don't know why.
Thank you for helping Cora. I couldn't do any of this without her.
And you've won.
I still can't...
Try talking to her husband and it didn't do anything. Cool. So I actually succeeded in saving somebody this time. The wine cellar key. This isn't stealing, by the way.
More for me.
I have a lot of questions. That's fine. Perception failed. Is there a trap? Ladies?
That's curious.
Oh. The Highbury Strongbox key.
What's that?
What is that, my dear? I don't know. It's a painting. Of landscape. Ah. Potion of flying and the elixir of universal resistance. It seems like... Oh, there's a door. Say, it looks like this wine is a secret, but no. It's not. Ladies?
Trap.
Oh. Trap to what?
Well, hello.
Disarm. I don't know why this wasn't stealing to come in here, but I'll take it.
A crooked touch.
A crooked touch. 31. Nailed it. Not even worth. This one wasn't booby trapped. 20 though. But I got a 30. Also, not worth it.
What now?
Merchant's Almanac, The Coast Way. a book advising merchants on trade routes by one Roger Highbury. Now you'd be forgiven for thinking I've made it on the coastway. It's plain sailing to Baldur's Gate from here. That's where you would be wrong, my friend. While it only spans from, better it goes to the Great Gate itself. The coastway is more tricksy than you would expect, and it's a prime spot for ne'er-do-wells and ruffian types to prey on upstanding mercantile folk on account of the Cloakwood's proximity. The rest of the writing continues in a similarly ambling, but ultimately helpful manner. Okay.
With haste.
Cool. I got to steal from him. It was stealing, but not stealing, you know? So I'm suspicious about that note that said they'd be watching closely. I
Here we go.
Also realize I'm... Again, this isn't stealing. They have a diamond. A diamond. Of course, in Dungeons and Dragons, diamonds are needed for the resurrection spell. Tear-stained letter. A letter penned on official Flaming Fist parchment. Tear stains lightly blotted ink. Dear Cora, I've tried to write this twice now, and I think it's best to be plain. Jasik is dead. Drow and hobgoblins tore through our ranks, burnt Joaquin's rest to ash. Whatever you tell Molly, just make sure she knows her daddy's the bravest man who ever lived. May Helm watch your hearth and home. Thank you, Cora, for taking Molly under your wing. I wish there was another way, then I could stay and look after her myself, but when the fists call, I have to answer. I'll be back before you know it, I'm sure. I've got Ephron looking out for me, after all. Aww. That's sad. I wonder if they came after her because she was watching after orphans. And also, don't forget, the leader of the Flaming Fists is Orin. Or at the very least, Orin can disguise herself as her. Maybe I'm reading too much into this I'll be watching closely thing. Possibly. I also don't know where that key goes. Because, at this point... Oh, this is the Gazette.
We should have a still watching every Baldurian home.
Ha! That's a terrible idea.
I'm glad you asked. It would certainly help with additions.
So in the Gazette, I mentioned this previously, but we can go in here and change the print to being whatever we want it to be. But I think that would be an objective for next time. In the meantime, let's go to camp. Would you look at that? Look who's missing. Where'd the girl go?
Please, don't look at me.
Where'd she go? You have anything to say about this, Withers?
Fate spins along as it should.
Alright.
Dost thou require a new ally?
Fate spins along as it should. Lae'zel being captured was spinning along as it should. We'll hit up everybody and go from there.
Lae'zel was a formidable addition to our party. Our odds without her are diminished. We should consider Orin's terms carefully. However distasteful we may find them.
Haven't I already rejected her?
You almost pity Orin, taking Lae'zel like that. Give her half a chance, and she'll rip out the shapeshifter's spine.
See, that was my opinion on the matter. Starry and I are on the same page. What does Jira have to say about this? Jira was the only one who commented on the whole imposter thing.
The great Orin the Red tugs your sleeve, sulking for attention. She might come to regret it yet. Lae'zel will not break easily. But Orin will only enjoy her work the more for that if we give her the time.
So what you're saying is we should go after her sooner rather than later.
Ask it.
You fought in the Temple of Baal before. Would you be able to fight it again?
You speak of a battle more than a century past. Baal's minions led us through a maze in the Undercity, older than Baldur's Gate itself. We paid little mind to the path ahead, let alone how we might return, or that we would return at all. Still, the Undercity shifts. We might search down there. Or better yet, find a Bhaalist to lead us.
Okay. Sounds like a sweet plan. I do think I should have Jaheira with me soon. Well, whenever we go into the sewers, I'll bring Jaheira. Because, her quest is to go to the Nine Fingers, anyway.
We can't just let Orin take one of our own, even if it's Lae'zel. We have to rescue her, or kill Gortash in order to win her freedom.
Oh, you and Lae'zel have become close, huh? Alright, Minthara.
You wish to consult me?
Always.
A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind?
I love how she says that. So have you spent much time with Gale?
The wizard? No.
Don't you like wizards?
Don't sulk. I admire your mastery of the weave, but I have known many wizards. In my experience, they do not usually live long enough to make the effort of befriending them worthwhile. Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Present company excluded, of course. I'm sure you will live to a ripe old age. Gale, however, is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs. I suspect it is only a matter of time before he goes up in smoke. I will reserve my social graces for those who might live long enough to appreciate them.
Ah, Minthara. I love how she was reacting to me being a wizard as well in that. So what do you think of Jaheira?
She is intelligent, strong, and capable as both a leader and a fighter. An impressive woman. It is a shame that she devotes all of her talents and experience to the futile cause of the Harpers. Their devotion to preserving balance is pathetic.
So, in real life, I'm actually quite a fan of balance. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. But, in-game, I agree, better to strive for a change. Fuck it all up. Throw it over.
Precisely. Preservation and balance are an excuse for inaction and stagnation.
That too.
There are organizations like the Harpers in every realm and every culture. I despise all of them. They fear change and would rather maintain mediocrity than face the risks and challenges that progress demands. I would rather break the world and build it anew than be satisfied with its imperfections.
Right. I destroyed the world to make it anew. And we'll certainly do our best at that. Now there's one more person that we need to speak with.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The flavors of my favorite fiddlehead soup, should you wish to experience it for yourself. My beloved confidant and loyal companion Rascal. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garments with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. We spoke of my relationship with Duke Berlin Stillmain, a story I have told no one else. souls. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal.
And you need to put on a shirt. Alrighty. You really don't sound like a Mind Flayer. Now, we have met another free Mind Flayer, and he also didn't sound like a Mind Flayer. So I guess I'll say that. You really don't sound like a Mind Flayer.
I have learned to adapt my methods to your needs. The only way we were ever going to get close enough to the brain to destroy it was by working together.
Destroy it?
But few would trust a Mind Flayer. So I did what I had to convince you. I studied you. Your motivations, your actions, your desires. I deduced the best way to align your goals with my own.
Well, what did you learn?
That you are complex and full of contradictions.
You don't say.
It was no easy task, but I had to persist. I needed your absolute dedication to the cause. I anticipated the challenge, and I anticipated your resistance. What I didn't anticipate was how reasonable you would be. You don't like to be coddled, cajoled. But you responded well to logic, to rational arguments, to cold, hard facts. You saw straight to the core of what really mattered.
The dark pursuit of knowledge. I enjoyed our conversations. I did. Well, at least the more insightful ones, anyway.
As did I. Sometimes, I felt almost like we were dancing our way towards something deeper.
So it is possible to romance the Emperor. I don't know the extent of that romance, but, you know, I have my one and only. And I think she does know if you romance the Emperor, even in the astral prison. So you're trying to flirt with me now.
Would you like that?
Okay. So the first time I did this, I said perhaps. You know what? I'm just going to repeat what I said last time. So, perhaps. And the reason I chose this was out of
The back of
pure...
your mind warms with a rush of feeling. The Emperor's feeling. Heat, care, arousal.
Pure and absolute curiosity. Because I feel like Fabe would be torn here. On the one hand, Minthara's in his heart, you know? And mine, honestly. But how does this work? Everything we have found about the Mind Flayers suggests this isn't a thing for them. And I think he's being sincere about this. I don't think this is like a ploy to further control you. However, I pulled away, and I'm going to do that again.
I'm sorry. You're right. Now's not the time. Forget I said anything. Let's move on to more important things. The Elder Brain's hive mind has grown to monstrous proportions. And through the Crown's magic, it has complete control over each and every member. It was intelligent before, but now, with its hive mind established across the city, it is well on its way to becoming indestructible. We must stop it while we still can, before we too become its slaves.
As you drift into sleep, you feel a certain disappointment. The Mind Flayer was very quick to abandon its attentions on you.
So yeah, I was really, once the narrator said that, I was like, I felt like the intentions were sincere initially, You know, the whole mind reading thing, I feel like you can't fake that. But then the narrator goes and says that, and I'm like, suspicious. But anyway, I don't know why Shadowheart and Astarion are here.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion.
Hello, Astarion. Okay. You can stay there.
What a day.
Do you like me? Ah, that's good. A good relationship. Okay.
By my oath.
Shadowheart is very good, and... Or, excuse me, Shadowheart is exceptional. Minthara.
How much further can I go?
I wanted... So I did another fashion show. But I think there was one conclusive victor for me. For this. Did I try this one? And that was the red... Wait, what? Okay, I'm blind. It was in her inventory. The black and furnace red dye looked exceptionally good. So I'm gonna quick save, and we will check a few of these. See how this actually looks really good. The boreal dye. How does it look on the cloak? Because it's kind of important. I unequipped this thing, which I don't think is a good idea. This looks actually pretty good. Huh. So this is the boreal dye. And I think this looks very slick. Worthy. Being my queen. Now, I don't think the bloody plum dye looks particularly good on this one. It looks kind of weird. Although I do like that it gives an illusion. What are you hiding? That this is part of her skin. I thought that was cool. But, here it is with the cloak. Again, I'm not a huge fan of this combination. I think it's okay. Mid at best. But this one was my favorite. The black and furnace red looks so good. And I can combine it with the cloak to create this. A beautiful, murderous Minthara. So in my opinion, it's between this and the boreal dye, but feel free to let me know what you think. But of course, the original is also a contender for the Fashion Souls. I'll probably have to dye the cloak something else, though, to better match with this. But that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up to the Happy channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. Or we have to rescue Lae'zel next time. I'll think about it. Bye.